Who's that kid who can travel through time? Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Which great heroes will we find? Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Every single boy and girl has what it takes to change the world. Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Right. And Yadina. And the Secret Museum. Dr. Zoom and the Secret Museum. Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Shh. Oh, hey there. I'm Xavier.
I'm Brad.
And I'm Yadina.
Thanks for joining us for another amazing adventure.
You'll be so glad you did.
We've got an incredible story to share with you today.
That's right, Brad. We're going on a fantastic journey across time to meet some really special people.
You're in for a real treat. Ready? We just have to push the big red button, and off we go!
It's another busy day in the museum, and kids of all ages are having a great time exploring all the different exhibits.
Cool. Look at that.
But there's one kid who isn't feeling so great today, and his name is Xavier Riddle. We find Xavier Riddle sitting on the steps of the museum, thinking very hard about something. Just then, his sister Yadina and their best friend Brad walk over and sit next to Xavier.
Hey, Xavier.
How's it going? Oh, hi, Brad. Hey, Yadina.
Noticing his sad expression, Brad begins to wonder if Xavier is okay.
Xavier, what's wrong? Well, see, I've got to do a presentation about myself later today.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I thought so too, but now I'm not so sure. I know it sounds easy, but I don't think I have anything interesting to say. I'm just a normal, ordinary kid, you know? There's nothing special about me. People might find it boring. Boring? No way! You'll do great! I don't know. Maybe I just don't have a story to tell.
Just then, Burby, a mechanical flying robot, zooms out in front of them, sent from the secret museum.
Hi, Burby!
Looks like the secret museum has something to show us.
And somewhere to send us. Uh-oh. What could it be? Where could it be? Only one way to find out. Ready for an adventure?
Never been more ready.
I could be more ready, but okay.
And with that, Xavier, Yadina, and Brad put their hands on Burby and watch in amazement as Burby begins to light up. They soon find themselves traveling through time.
Here we go.
It's happening!
Hang on, Dr.
Chapter 1. There are many different ways to express yourself, to share your story and the way you see the world. Instantaneously, they discover they are now in a mountainside village, surrounded by rushing water and trees.
Hey, where are we? When are we?
Good question.
Burby says we're in Japan, all the way back in the year 1844.
Japan? Cool. But I wonder why the secret museum wanted us to see Japan.
Maybe it knew I could use a vacation. I don't think so, Brad. Sorry.
Just then, Burby projects an image for Xavier, Yadina, and Brad to see. It's a man in a robe with a white beard, a walking stick, and a paintbrush.
Burby says that this is Tomioka Tessai.
Suddenly, a man approaches and his voice calls out to our friends. But he seems to be speaking in a totally different language, one that Xavier, Yadina, and Brad don't understand at all.
Hajimemashite.
Hello there.
Hajimemashite.
What did he say?
Xavier, they speak Japanese in Japan. You have to use your translator.
All right.
Xavier twists the dials on the side of his hood so that each of them can now understand Japanese.
There we go.
Now they could understand him perfectly.
Nice to meet you.
Hey there.
Hello. Hi. That's a really cool brush. Thank you.
May I see it?
Brad takes a closer look at the beautiful paintbrush held by Tomioka Tessai. While he does, Xavier and Yadina stand off to the side. They begin to realize that this is the same person Burbie showed them a picture of earlier.
Hey, isn't that who Burbie showed us? The person she wants us to meet?
Yeah, you're right. It's Tomioka Tessai.
Brad holds Tomioka's paintbrush, looking it over from top to bottom. It really is quite nice.
I really like your brush. What's it for?
I use it when I paint.
You paint? Me too.
Really? I love to paint. I'm working on a painting now if you'd like to come and see it.
Ooh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, please.
And with that, Xavier, Brad, and Yadina followed their new friend over to a small wooden house, not too far away. In front of Tomioka's house, they see a beautiful tree with pink flowers on it.
That tree is really beautiful.
Yes, it's called a cherry blossom tree.
Tomioka stops in front of a sheet of paper on the ground. Brad, Yadina, and Xavier see that the paper has a wonderful painting of a pink cherry blossom tree.
Amazing work!
Wow. But, they don't look like any cherries I've ever seen.
Oh, these aren't for eating. These trees have flowers on them. Cherry blossoms are very important to the people of Japan. And this tree is extra special to me because my family planted it right after we built this house together.
Really?
Yes, every single family member helped. Building our house was a very special time for us, so we planted this tree to remind us of it. Now I'm painting a picture of the cherry blossom tree and writing a little story under the painting, so others will know about this special story too.
Awesome.
Follow me. We'll go inside the house. Could you take your shoes off inside the house, please?
Sure. Let's just hope I don't have any holes in my socks.
Thanks.
Tomioka leads his new friends inside, where they find dozens of different paintings. Tomioka has done paintings of hillsides, trees, rushing waters, Japanese villagers, and much more.
Wow. You must really love painting.
Oh, yes. I use my painting to show the things that are important to me. Through my paintings, I can tell the world not only about who I am, but where I come from. A lot of my paintings are inspired by stories from my home and from my Japanese culture.
Oh, I get it. You tell your story through art.
Exactly. There are a lot of ways to tell your personal story. My paintings tell my story and the important stories of where I'm from.
Whoa, so cool.
Painting time with Tomioka Tessai.
How about a quick art lesson? Did you know that different colors will give your paintings a different feel? Sometimes finding the right color to show your emotions can be hard. Do you like red?
Yep, red, like my hoodie.
Using red gives your art a feeling of excitement, energy, passion, power, and heat. Feeling fiery? Try using some red in your painting. What about blue? Anyone